Today we are gathered here as the youth of Kisumu County. We are also joined by activists within Kisumu County. We are also joined by our brothers and sisters. And before we speak individually, I'd like to go ahead and read the petition that we have prepared. And after this presser that we are going to present to the Inspector General of Police within Kisumu County. So I go ahead and read. To the Inspector General National Police Service, the Director of Public Prosecution or DPP, the Independent Policing Oversight Authority IPOA, and the County Commissioner Kisumu County. This is from concerned citizens, victims, survivors, families, and human rights defenders of Kenya. Demand for justice, accountability, and full compensation for victims and survivors of police brutality since the Gen Z protest happened in June 25th, 2024. Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
We, the undersigned, write this petition with deep concern and collective outrage over the brutal and unlawful actions taken by the police and security agents against peaceful protesters and innocent civilians since the Gen Z-led demonstrations began. Across the country, especially in Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, and other areas, we have witnessed extrajudicial killings, enforced disappearances, torture and inhumane treatment, targeted abductions, destruction of property and livelihoods, suppression of the constitutional right to protest. These acts are not only criminal, but they also betray the public interest and gross violation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, particularly Articles 26, 28, 29, 33, 34, and 37.
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
More power to the people, more power!
More power!
More power to the young people of Kisumu, more power!
More power!
Down with police brutality, down!
Down!
Abash police brutality, abash!
Abash!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva! Our demands. Okay. Our demands. Public disclosure of all victims. We demand a full list of those killed, injured, abducted, disappeared during and after the protest. This must include names, dates, circumstances, and status of investigation. Arrest and prosecution of all perpetrators. We demand immediate, impartial investigation and prosecution of all officers, regardless of rank, who are involved in issuing, authorizing, or executing unlawful force and violence. Full compensation and reparation for all victims. We demand immediate compensation and comprehensive reparation, medical, psychological, legal, and economic, for all victims, survivors of police brutality, including families of those killed. These include hospital bills and rehabilitation for the injured, ongoing psychological support, compensation for lost livelihoods and destroyed property, financial reparation of families of the deceased, public apology and acknowledgement from the state. There shall be no justice without full reparations. Number 4, dismantling of rogue police units and unlawful operations. We demand the disbursement of any unregulated security units involved in kidnapping, abduction, and extrajudicial operation. All plainclothes officers engaging in police operations must be publicly identified and regulated.
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Abash police brutality, abash!
Abash!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Our demand number 5, protection of the rights to protest. We reaffirm that peaceful protest is a constitutional right under Article 37. No Kenyan should ever face death or violence for raising their voices. Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Our demand number 6, independent public inquiry. We call for the establishment of a transparent, public and independent commission of inquiry into police brutality during this period. Its findings must be binding and lead to both criminal and civil accountability. Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
Caroline Mwada, we are the eyes and the voice of the community. Caroline Mwada,
We are the eyes and the voice of the community.
abash police brutality, abash!
Abash!
When they kill us, our children will continue the struggle. When they kill us,
Our children continue the struggle.
long live the struggle, long live!
Long live!
Viva, comrade, viva!
Viva!
In conclusion, we say no more silence, no more impunity, no more bloodshed. The state be held to account for the lives lost and shattered. Every tear shed, every bullet fired, every body buried without justice demands urgent and compromising redress. We the people, we are watching, and we will not relent until justice is served. When the state kills its children, it forfeits immoral justice. Justice delayed is justice denied. Viva, comrades, viva!
Viva!
Viva, comrades, viva!
Viva!
More power to the women, more power!
More power!
More power to the women, more power!
More power!
Wake
Thoughts of destroying the country. We are not here to accept what the government has said. We need peace. We are not supporting the police brutality. We are not supporting crime against humanity. But they should use a good method to address what they want. But not to use method of hooliganism, not to use the method of looting, not to use any method of violence. So they should give us peace, because it is what the president and the prime minister is doing. Raila Odinga is the final person. It's the person we are taking order. If he said do this, we shall do. If he has kept quiet, nothing will take place. Let them follow the procedure of looking for justice, but not to interfere with the business, but not to interfere with the flowing of traffic. We are taking orders from Raila Odinga. Period. Nobody else. And they should give us peace. No.
Who has interfered with
These
us?
people will start to bring
Who has
violence.
interfered with
They
us?
will start bring
Nobody
violence.
has caused violence.
No.
Who has caused violence?
We are not going to
What
allow
has
violence in
happened to
Kisumu.
So today
We
you are
have
not
lost several
going to-
lives. We are not going back to lose other people's lives.
Your name and who are you representing your name and
No,
who
I
you
don't
represent?
represent anybody. I'm a Kisumian person.
So what's
I
your
come
name?
from Kisumu.
What's your name?
No, not my name. Not my name for what? What's
So
my name?
today you are not going to...
I'm a Jaluo in Kisumu. Period.
Today you are
We are
not going on
taking
the street.
orders from His Peckness Raila Odinga. Nobody else. Raila said yesterday very well that he has not declined people to demonstrate. That's their democratic right. But these people are gathering here to bring violence in Kisumu City. Kisumu City will not go back to war again. Tumekataa. Wakitaka kufuata sheria watu wengine, wafuate procedure ya sheria. Sio kuleta vurugu kwa town. Town iko na amani ya kutosha. Tunataka tufanye kazi yetu tuendelee mbele. Period. Hakuna maneno mengine. Wasilete upuuzi hapa.
Aling.